Finally, god damn. Feng Wei had always abided by what was written on the Godfish Scroll. Defeat all other masters and conquer their styles. The perfect warrior transcends all to become the Dragon God, having fought masters of many different styles. Fang returned to his childhood training ground to continue his intense training regime. Then one day, an unexpected visitor appeared before Fang. A mysterious man who exuded strength. When the man made it clear that his desire was to fight, Fang had no reason to refuse. He accepted his opponent's challenge in silence and prepared to battle. Come on!
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
Preoccupied with paying off his son's debts, martial law didn't realize how many of his students had quit his dojo until it was almost too late. With a large sum still to repay, Law was running out of ideas. As a last resort, he decided to search for a capable fighter to run the dojo. He asked his friend Paul if he knew anyone, and in his usual manner, Paul said he himself would be the perfect candidate. However, thinking that the dojo would go bust in half a day if Paul took control, Law politely refused. Instead, he put the word out that if any strong fighters wanted to try out for the job, they should come and prove their skills in combat. Challenger after challenger appeared, but none of them were good enough for Law. Then, one day, Law heard a rumor that a martial artist living in rural China was set to be the next Godfist master. Seeing this as his best chance yet, Law set off for his ancestral homeland.
Come and get some.
Come and get some!
Round 1. Fight.
Right.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Brian Fury is a dab hand at making enemies, but when you travel the world picking fights, that's not exactly a surprise. So when Brian appeared in a war-torn city, he took the opportunity to go on an indiscriminate rampage. With the world turned upside down by the constant fighting, Brian was in his element. So when a rotund, sluggish-looking man approached him amid the chaos, Brian could only lick his lips in glee at the prospect of a new victim.
Come on. Round 1. Fight. Perfect. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
Alright then. Let's dance.
I hope you're ready.
Bob entered the King of Iron Fist tournament to prove he was the strongest in the world. On the way to his match, the road before him exploded, blocking his way forward. The smoke cleared to reveal a lone man emanating an evil aura. Bob had no idea what was happening, but his instincts told him that this guy was somehow connected to the destruction around them. Bob's sense of justice stirred inside him, and he vowed with all his might to defeat the man before him. As a red mist fell over his eyes, Bob forgot about being in a hurry and walked toward his opponent.
It's all or nothing. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, shit!
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Bob never made it to the tournament.
After he defeated Azaza, Jin Kazama was apprehended by UN troops. As his unconscious body was being transported by a helicopter, he became possessed by his devil form, ripped free from his straitjacket, tore through the helicopter's fuselage with a powerful beam attack, and then escaped. Intermittently fending off the UN's attempts to recapture him, Devil Jin wandered the desert until he stumbled across a town in the Middle East. His arrival at the town's bazaar sent the civilians fleeing for their lives, turning the once buzzing settlement into an abandoned husk. That is until a certain someone showed his face.
Round 1.
Horror.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
바보야, 도망쳐! 으아!
Harong sees one man as his rival, Jin Kazama. Jin, CEO of the Mishima Zaibatsu, declared war against the world and in the ensuing turmoil vanished suddenly without a trace. Suspecting there is more to Jin's disappearance than meets the eye, Harong vowed to track him down. With only a shred of reliable information at hand, he headed toward the Middle East. After a series of dead leads, Harong heard word that a demon had appeared in a town. Without a second thought, he got on his motorcycle and hammered down there. When he arrived, the place had been deserted, save for Jin Kazama in his devil form.
드디어 찾았다.
I finally found you.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh! Yeah!
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Ooh! Yoit!
KO. You win.
괴물 상태인 너한테 이겨봤자 의미 없다고. 어?
explains the eye patch. Damn soldiers.
Deixa eu te testar pra ver se você luta de verdade.
Katerina Elves lost both her parents at a young age and spent several years at an orphanage before being adopted by a man she'd never met. Initially, Katerina rebelled against him using a whole manner of profane language, but the man's kindness and patience eventually wore her hard exterior down. In time, they grew close, though her penchant for profane language remained. One day, Katerina's adopted father vanished. As much as she wanted to find him, she lacked the money to do so. But then she learned of the King of Iron Fist tournament. The savate techniques the man had taught her gave Katerina hope that she could win and take the cash prize. The day of the first match arrived, and the arena was none other than the roof of G Corporation's Millennium Tower. When Katerina first laid eyes on her opponent, all she saw was an enormous hulk of muscle. There was no way he could be human.
Cai pra dentro, sua aberração.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah.
Perfect. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah.
Yoink! One of G Corporation's weapons divisions entered their latest biological weapon, Gigas, into the King of Iron Fist tournament for two reasons. First, to pit the strength of their next-gen humanoid weapon against a similar weapon of G Corp's, and second, to provoke Heihachi Mishima. Ironically, the first battle was staged on the rooftop of G Corp's own Millennium Tower, possibly a retaliation for their affront to Heihachi. Unmoved by the striking beauty of the skyscraper, Gigas awaited his victim. Ironically, the first battle was staged. Oh, we're ready. Gigas.
Round 1. Fight.
That headbutt though. Oh, was it his shoulder? Ooh! Whoa! Ooh! Rah!
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Rah! Ooh! Rah! Ooh!
KO. You win.
Ih! Não.
Niente di più facile.
The Sirius Marksman, a secret society of exorcists, has exerted a profound influence on European history for hundreds of years. The most powerful exorcist of the current generation is Claudio, who was visiting the Mishima Zaibatsu as their groups joined forces to subdue a certain evil. After sharing information on the targets, Kazuya Mishima and Jin Kazama, Claudio left the control room only to be confronted by a young girl. He was about to call the guards when she demanded to be taken to Jin. A plan sprung to Claudio's mind. He led her to the roof, and with a grin prepared to face her in combat.
Sarà un piacere
It would be
combattere
my
contro
pleasure to fight you.
Round one. Fight.
I don't understand this guy's moves. Oh! Ugh!
KO. Round two. Fight.
Yoink! You're set! Yoink! Yeah!
KO. You win.
come desideri.
As you wish. I'll let you join me.
Puoi unirti a me. Credo
I think
che sarai un'ottima
you'll
esca
make one
per
full
la
day
mia
for my
preda.
prey. Oh, use her as bait, huh? No offense, Claudio, but that's a big mistake. Messing with Jin's friends like that. Ling Sayu infiltrated the Mishima Zaibatsu building in search of information relating to Jin Kazama's disappearance. Creeping deeper into the enemy territory under the guards' noses, she eventually hears Heihachi Mishima's voice coming from a room. He was giving orders about locating Jin. Just as Sayu was about to sneak into the room, a man dressed all in white emerged and pushed her back. "Take me to Jin," Sayu demanded, unflinching. The man stood there for a moment before ordering Sayu to follow him. He led her to the roof, then silently turned toward her and readied himself to fight. Sayu took up her fighting stance and said, "So that's how it is. If you think I'm just some little girl, you're sadly mistaken. I'm stronger than I
Round
look."
one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO.
Ah!
You win.
どう？ただの女の子じゃないって分かった？
D'accordo. Ti permetto di venire con me.
やった！
Ma dovrai essere pronta.
うん分かってる。でももう迷わないって決めたから。
Bene. quello che volevo sentirti dire.
Oh boy.
Tu crois sûrement pas que tu peux me battre.
Lily entered the King of Iron Fist tournament again without telling her father this time either. There she was anyway, smiling as the rapturous crowd looked on and her opponent entered the arena. Lily was set to fight Asuka Kazama, someone she had personally considered her greatest rival for many years. If Lily saw the look of annoyance on Asuka's face, it didn't show. She just walked elegantly to the center of the ring like she owned it, all the while thanking Lady Luck for the opportunity to fight her rival.
Donne tout ce que tu as, même si ça ne changera rien.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Damn it! Effed up.
KO. You win.
悔しいけど認めたる。うちの負けや。何するんや。Oh, je ne sais pas. Juste comme ça. C'était rigolo. Et tu le méritais pour avoir été tellement... toi. 説明になってへんわ。うちにも一発殴らせろ。
What a... Asuka Kazama.
ちゃちゃっとやろうか。
Since they first fought at the King of Iron Fist tournament, Asuka felt that Lily was taking the whole rivalry nonsense a little too seriously. Asuka recalled Lily's phone call out of the blue a few days earlier. Hello, Asuka. I am sure you have heard the news that the King of Iron Fist tournament is starting again soon. Worry not, I have already been gracious enough to register you for the competition. No trying to weasel out of it, you hear? I am ever so looking forward to fighting you. As Asuka let her rage toward Lily's presumptuousness fly down the phone, Lily hung up, fed up of being treated like a rich girl's plaything. Asuka thought that maybe if she beat Lily, the conceited little princess would leave her alone. Then again, maybe not. Asuka wondered how she could resolve the situation, but came up with nothing. Eventually, she decided to go along with Lily's plan and entered the tournament.
ようこそ決着つけたる。
Let's settle this once and for all.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah! Ugh. Ah!
KO. Round 2.
Come on, come on.
Fight.
Ah!
KO. You win.
Sébastien? Oui, comme prévu. Ciao!
なんやいきなり電話して。
Tu sais, aujourd'hui je vais emménager chez toi.
は？何を言うのねん。
Et je vais apprendre les arts martiaux classiques de style Kazama.
は？
Détends-toi! Tout est réglé. Je viens d'acheter ta maison et ton dojo. Je sais tout de toi, Asuka. Ton père a été battu par Fenway, le tas de muscles qui pratique le Kenpo, et il a perdu ses élèves et son argent. Ta famille n'avait pas les moyens de réparer ton bébé, et encore moins le dojo. J'ai aussi tué ton mari. C'était très intéressant. On dirait que
I forgot that she does this as she talks.
Oh, j'ai oublié de te dire. J'ai fait nettoyer ton dojo, et je l'ai fait décorer avec des coupons de fleurs. Ton père était enchanté.
I've been so lost just because just seeing her moving around so much.
ちょい待てや。話が見えん。話が。
Allez, dépêche-toi. Personne n'aime les traînards.
部屋から話を聞け。
Quite the rivalry friendship they have. Hate. Sergei Dragunov entered the King of Iron Fist tournament on army orders. At the designated arena of his first match, a woman appeared before him. There was something strangely familiar about her. It didn't take Dragunov long to figure out who she was, and he wasted no time in readying himself for combat.
Round 1. Fight.
Yay! Ah! Ah!
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
As an agent for the UN's Intelligence Bureau, Master Raven embarked on her latest top-secret mission, infiltrate the King of Iron Fist tournament and confront her assigned target. In the frozen area that was to be her battleground, Master Raven stood, arms folded, face to face with her subordinate sworn enemy, who simply narrowed his eyes and took up a fighting pose.
You're that Russian.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, what? No!
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Gotcha!
win.
This is the guy that gave Raven all that trouble? That imbecile needs to be retrained.
No pain, no gain.
When Paul Phoenix, the golden boy of the martial arts world, steps into the ring, the excitement in the crowd is palpable. But this time, when his opponent's name rang over the arena's loudspeakers, he could only scratch his head in disbelief. It was Kuma. Again. However, Kuma was nowhere to be seen. Word went round that the bear had dropped out of the tournament. The ring announcer informed the spectators of a last-minute change to the fight card. Relieved, Paul awaits the entrance of his long-anticipated human opponent.
Round one.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. 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 Oh,
KO. Round two. Fight.
oh. Ow. Oh.
You win.
Ah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You stink!
We love Panda, not you!
Panda, Ling Sayu's pet and personal bodyguard, was concerned because she hadn't seen Sayu since she left in search of Jin Kazama. Panda deduced that Sayu was likely to at a King of Fighters tournament match, so she headed off to the arena. Panda approached the staff entrance and inquired with the guards as to Sayu's whereabouts, but was hurriedly ushered inside. Believing Sayu to be somewhere up ahead, she bounds down a darkened corridor towards the light ahead. But to her chagrin, it wasn't Panda's dearest Sayu who awaited her, but an unfamiliar, boorish man with a bizarre hairstyle. Enraged by the man's attitude and absence of her owner, Panda's fury reaches boiling point.
Round
Where's
one.
Sayu?
Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. You win. Vamos lá.
Eddie Gordo went to G Corporation to exact revenge on Kazuya Mishima for murdering his father, after he'd taken out a crowd of guards. A young girl in a strange outfit stood before him and struck a pose. "You're not getting past me, old man." Teehee. What did she mean by old man? Confused and irritated by her appearance and disrespectful tone, but aware of the threat she posed, Eddie prepared to fight.
Não pense que eu vou pegar
I
leve.
think
com
I'll go
você.
easy on you.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, what?
KO.
Rah.
Round 2. Fight. KO. You win. Me diz onde está o Kazuya.
Tell me where Kazuya is. Here.
Tá brincando comigo?
You're kidding me.
Pega, pega, pi.
Droga!
Damn it! Disrespectful brat.
Are you ready?
Lucky Chloe is a pop sensation in the face of the G Corporation brand. When a mysterious man burst into G Corp and took out guard after guard with dance-like techniques, Lucky Chloe fearlessly walked right up to him and blocked his path. She threw the man one of her trademark smiles and issued him a challenge. Fight her, and if he loses, he'll have to work as her backup dancer. Without caring if he'd accepted the conditions or not, she prepared for battle.
Hi. Lucky. Kuroe da yo.
Round 1.
Great.
Fight.
Yike! Go!
KO. Round 2. Fight.
What the frick kind of move is that? Ah!
KO. You win.
Lucky. Kuroe da yo.おっさん何グダグダやってんだよ。私のバックダンサーにしてやるんだから、これくらいちゃんとやれよ。なんだよ、文句あんのかてめえ。負けた分際で私の言うことが聞けねえのかよ。ほら、もう一回。ラッキーくらいだよ。おらこっちも好きでやってんじゃねえんだよ。てめえアイドルなめてんだろ。プロの世界は甘くねえんだよ、このうどん頭野郎。ほらもう一回。ラッキーくらいだよ。ダメだってんだろ。手がこう、腰もこう。あ、そうだ、本番では助走させっからな。
Who's left? So 4. Okay.